Hey Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. I am going to do an extension of a short reading that I started earlier, and I wanted to see where this energy was going to take us. So if that sounds good to you, we have here new job, new home, new lifestyle is on the horizon for you. And we also have tune into higher dimensions and raise your vibration. And then we'll get into the tarot that showed up below here. But what I want to do is I'm using a money attracting incense for this. So anybody who is tuning into this reading at this time that wishes to attract this new home, job, or lifestyle that is on the horizon, then this reading is for you. I welcome you all so much to my channel. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. And I wish you all of this. All right, let's jump right in. So we did get the Empress, the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Magician. 3 out of 4 major arcana. So what I am seeing here with these cards, and we will dive deeper with other layers, but let's just tap into what's here already. So there is something on the horizon, and it looks like it is such beautiful energy, okay? Now, what I'm getting is that we are very trusting of this energy that's coming through. And if any of you do have any fears or apprehension about what it is that is coming through, that's also okay, all right? But a lot of what this energy that's coming in is going to be about is needing to trust this energy that's coming in. You are already manifesting it. You've already begun the process of putting out whatever it is into the world that you are passionate about, that you are calling this in. You have all the tools required. You are this beautiful energy that you've already started to manifest whatever this is. So I just want to start with that and let you know that if this sounds like something that you've already been working towards, that you have spirit here acknowledging your hard efforts that you have been putting out there, and that you are now ready to reap the rewards of your efforts, and that your hard work is being acknowledged, okay? So what I do want to do is go a little deeper with this. So I'm going to actually pull some more tarot and just go a little deeper on this and see what additional information. Thank you. We have the Queen of Wands. All right. So the world right now is seeing you as this beautiful energy, okay? And it's undeniable. You have this magnetism about you that is just attracting this beautiful energy to you. It's obvious is what I'm getting. It's something that when you walk into a room, all eyes are on you. Okay, it's a glow up energy. It's very strong, magnetized energy. And it's not just people are staring at you in awe, but people are also feeling this energy that you're radiating. Your aura is beautiful. Your inner glow is radiating outward, and it is showing up in all of the ways that you have always wanted it to, okay? They're also seeing you create this for yourself, and some of them might actually be, the word that's coming to me is flabbergasted as to how in the heck you are doing this. I'm getting that you are receiving like a little push, like a little nudge from spirit, and it's helping you to embody this passionate version of yourself that does move forward with this beautiful energy. And again, it's not going unnoticed. All right, what else do we have, please, Spirit? Tell me more about this beautiful energy for the collective. Thank you. The Four of Swords. Okay, so for many of you, the reason that you've been able to accomplish this is because you did your self-care. You rested, you rejuvenated, you allowed yourself to have that time alone to make sure that you replenished your own cup. So for any of you who are in like a go mode and haven't done this step, these things cannot come to you. So that's going to be a very significant aspect of knowing whether this message is for you. If you need to rest and rejuvenate and your body is like screaming at you, is what I'm getting, like you're having pains in particular areas, but you feel that you need to keep pushing through that, Spirit is not going to reward you with this beautiful energy, okay? So the reward comes after you acknowledge for yourself what it is that you need and take that time for yourself, okay? What else do we have, please? Thank you. The Emperor, look at that. You are attracting so much attention right now. So much attention. And actually, I have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The phrase that came to mind, and it makes me laugh every time I hear it, but because you are attracting so much attention, you're gonna have to be beating them off with a stick. So this could also represent internal conflict. Maybe because you're getting so much attention and you're not used to it, you're not knowing what to do with it. Okay, there could very much be that as well. So because of this amazing magnetism that you are radiating outward, you're getting so much attention right now. And it might be, again, sort of that unfamiliar realm that you're just like, wow, I've never been one to be a magnet, or to magnetize, people towards me like this. And I just don't know. It's like, it's overwhelming. I don't know what to do with it. So either you have suitors. This could be opportunities. It could be love situations. We do have a pair here, a match, an Emperor and an Empress that's coming through. But this could also be job opportunities. We do have a new job. This could be home opportunities, new lifestyle. So there is something that is competing now for your attention. What I'm getting with this very strongly is that in the past, you have felt that you have needed to be the one to fight for other people's attention. And now the tables have turned. And now you're in a position where others are going to be fighting for your attention. And it's so beautiful. All right, I want to grab some tea leaf and see if we can dive a little deeper into this and see where this is going to take us. Thank you, Spirit. We have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Okay, so that could represent opposition. So with great power and strength and magnetism also comes opposition. So there's definitely going to be potential people who see you on this glow up, who see how beautifully magnetizing that you are and that you are attracting all of this into your life. And maybe they're jealous. Maybe they feel they can't do it for themselves, and so they want to try to take it away from you. Bottom of the deck, here I have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So it doesn't matter what these other people are thinking, trying to do. You have this already. It's already yours. Okay? So they cannot prevent you from doing this. I also have box. You will receive a gift. Plenty of material things. Wow. I feel like we could just keep going on and on. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, I'm going to put this down for this individual. So there is, and then again, rat came out. So here we go. I'm going to leave it at that. You definitely have some opposing energy in this reading, okay? But because of all this other beautiful energy, this almost feels like it's on this remote island by itself and it cannot touch you with a 10-foot pole, right? This might be that Five of Wands where somebody's trying to fight you on what it is that you desire. So you are looking at a life of luxury. You are looking at attracting in many opportunities, potentially even a very high level soulmate, or again, don't know if you guys resonate with the term twin flame, but this could also be your perfect match, this individual that wants to come through. And I am getting to that this is going to look different than it may have in the past. So if this is not a new person coming through, although we have new job and lifestyle, it doesn't say new love. You might have somebody that is coming through that you have met before, okay? But there is a renewal happening between you. So it doesn't have to be a new person. This might be a new version of this person. Maybe there was something that occurred here before that it didn't work out for whatever reason, okay? Maybe you felt back in the past there that you were equally matched, but then they showed their true colors and something fell away. And that's the way I'm getting it, is it didn't go anywhere, right? Maybe you thought that it was going to bloom, was going to blossom, and then something happened where it just didn't go anywhere, okay? And again, I'm also getting, if we want to look at this in a different way, there might be this Queen of Wands that became this wedge, okay? So someone working against you and someone who feels that they lack love, money, or goals in their life, and so they have been jealous of this, all right? So this might give you an indication of who this person might be that's trying to put this wedge in between this beautiful thing that is trying to come about in your world. Now, the other part that I'm getting on this side of the table here is that by raising your vibration, you have become, I'm getting either the words higher than or above this situation. You're not lowering yourself to this petty, low vibrational energy. You're indicating to yourself, to your soul, to your spirits, to your guides, that I don't wish to dabble in this at all. I am going to do my inner work, trust that I have everything that I need to move on and to get this beautiful life that I'm calling in, and that I don't care that there is this energy that's trying to build this wedge in between. Because guess what? You're going to be receiving a gift, which I get is this Ace of Wands here. Okay, this is something Spirit's going to give to you. This might also be this Emperor that wants to give it to you. But you have so many new things coming in. You're not going to have to worry about having an empty cup ever again. You are bringing in so much material wealth into your world. And this is coming in the form of a new house, a new job, and or a new lifestyle. So it's almost like this is a pivotal point of new things opening up in front of you, and you're not going to feel any of this lack mentality that this person is trying to project onto you. Now, if you don't know who this Queen of Wands is, let's throw some examples out there. I'm getting feminine energy, fire sign, right? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be, but it could be, okay? Now, this could be in your family. Let's just start with that. Let's just say you have a mom that couldn't start a business herself, and so she's jealous that you have done that for yourself. Could be a sister, could be an aunt, a cousin, a friend. So if any of those terms resonate with you, you might know who this person is. Now, the other side of things, let's just say this Emperor, maybe the reason things didn't work out previously was because of this Queen of Wands. All right. And maybe there was something that needed to complete between the two of them before they could match up with you. And this Queen of Wands knew that. So I'm getting third party energy here. So this Queen of Wands purposefully built a wedge between the two of you, knowing that you were each other's perfect match, but didn't want to see that materialize because of their lack mentality. Okay? And you may have sensed this. I'm not going to say who this person is to you in your life, But now that you are this magnetic energy and that there's no denying it, and even this emperor cannot deny it anymore. Maybe in the past they denied this. And I'm getting unworthiness. What else? Solar plexus chakra, courage, strength. They didn't have it. So they settled for something. And I'm getting that this was an imitation of you. This person may have even looked similar to you. Wow. Also, throat chakra. My throat chakra right now is like, it's almost like I can't get the words out. So in the past, this emperor felt this way about this empress. Wanted to tell this empress so many things, but couldn't. Something was preventing this from coming out. This emperor had not worked on himself yet. So with this higher vibration, okay, all right, now I'm getting it. So because, all right, let's go back. This Queen of Wands was in a lower vibration. In a lack mentality, didn't feel that they had enough in their life. And with this building a wedge, I'm getting that this Queen of Wands did this to everybody they knew. They didn't like seeing people happy. They didn't like seeing people prosperous because they didn't feel that they could be. So they just were trying to tear everybody else down, right? Kind of a self-esteem issue. Then we have this emperor who at that time was resonating with that energy, right? They saw you, they saw how beautifully magnetic that you were and wanted to be a part of that, but they were still stuck in this lower vibrational energy. And so that is why they went in that direction, okay? Now, with this wedge, the wedge, I'm actually being shown that this was twofold, okay? So we talked about the one way that the wedge was between the Queen of Wands and this Emperor and Empress, right? I'm just going to try to wedge you apart so that you can't find each other. Like distraction from your goals, distraction from your life purpose, distraction from your destiny. Okay? But here's the way the wedge worked in the second aspect of that. You were also the wedge collective. You as the Empress became the wedge between these two. And it wasn't anything that you did other than just being your beautiful magnetic self. You exuded everything that this person felt they lacked. And this Emperor noticed immediately. And so that forced this Emperor to tune into these higher dimensions and raise their vibration. Wow. I'm getting that there's still some throat chakra activation occurring with this Emperor because they still, and solar plexus, solar plexus and throat, because they still are a little intimidated by you. You are a flippin' goddess. You radiate this love and light and beauty and magnetism. And I'm getting this Queen of Wands ain't doing it for them anymore, right? Whatever, there was a trauma bond here. Whatever they resonated with this Queen of Wands previously, they don't resonate with them anymore. So they chose to step away and heal and to raise their vibration. Okay. In doing that, it gave them a crown chakra activation, which tuned them into more of this lifestyle. Wow. Like I just got really lightheaded all of a sudden. It's like their head's in the clouds. They're dreaming. They're connected. They're figuring it out. Yep. So previously they had that blocked off. Their heart also. Their heart was blocked off. And that's why they were drawn to this individual. This individual did not exude loving energy. They did not. They use their sexual life to get what they want. Wow, okay. And not just with this person. Oh boy. So this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands has done things the same way pretty much their whole life. It's how they were taught. It's how they were raised. If I want something, I can use my... How are you putting this? Sexual advantage, sexual favors to get what I want in life. Wow, okay. I didn't expect this out of this reading. I really didn't. But here we are. So that enticed this Emperor initially because they were in that lower vibration. Wow. But Empress wouldn't... I'm getting like stooped to that level. The Empress was like, no, I'm not going to do for you what this one's doing. If you want that, go. Okay. And she knew that. That's where the wedge came in. This person's in a lack mentality. Okay. This is very interesting. All right. I actually want to keep going. So let me grab another deck here. Tell me more about this story. This is a very interesting story we have materializing here. You have special gifts, never surrender to normal. Okay, yes, Empress. That's why this happened the way it did. I'm getting that you rose from the ashes like a phoenix. Ooh. Okay. I don't know why that got me all choked up right there, but it made me feel that you had to go do some self-love time. And you probably were very hurt by this situation. But deep down, your soul knew this about yourself. And you wouldn't settle. All right. It was some deep healing. It was some self-worth. It was some self-love. You're like, I deserve better than being treated like this. Like, I'm not a priority. Then I'm a second choice or not even a choice. All right. What else do we have, please, Spirit? Thank you. Music. Music can heal wounds that medicine cannot touch. So some of you might have healed a lot through lyrics and music. Even just the sounds of things. Maybe sound healing was something that you got into. And that was part of your rest and rejuvenation. Like the sound bowls, sound healing, that sort of thing. What else do we have? Denial. Denial to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles, or addictions. Okay, so this is the energy that is between these two. All right, so maybe what initially occurred, this Empress, you collective, were doing your thing, right? And maybe in the beginning phases of meeting this Emperor, you saw greatness, right? You saw them for their soul, their higher self. And maybe this individual couldn't see that. And so when you were wondering why this Emperor did not choose you, it broke your little heart. Or I should say your big giant heart. This Emperor likely denied the connection, okay? And sad to say, you didn't understand that at the time. But you got yourself up. You did some heart healing, right? You raised your vibration. I'm still getting throat chakra a lot. So there are so many things between these two that have been left unsaid. There's something that's gonna come out it's been at the tip of my tongue. That's what I'm hearing from this Emperor. So many things I need to tell you. Okay. So, but that's why this Emperor went for this lower vibrational feminine here, because they couldn't accept what you had to offer because they weren't there yet. It was like you went to this higher level and this Emperor hadn't reached that higher level yet. And so that's why you had to split off on your journey. This Emperor now sees everything for what it's worth, right? I see your worth. And I am choosing to break these unhealthy cycles and addictions with this other individual. Because again, they are also seeing all of these cycles that they have been stuck in with this person. The bottom of the deck, I have Queen rising, stepping into power, praised, and coming up. So you collective, that's why you're being seen right now. You are this beautiful energy, and it's undeniable. Spotlight. There is a spotlight on you at this time, which is why, sadly, you're also getting this negative energy. But it's not anything that you are asking for, and it's not anything you did wrong. In fact, it's kind of like you're this giant flame, and not only does the flame attract, beautiful things, but also terrible things, like the moth. Not that a moth is a terrible thing, but that was the vision they gave me. You're just this magnetic flame, and so many things are drawn to you. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. Everything is magnetized to you right now. But you are stepping into your power, and everybody is noticing. All right. Okay, a whole bunch came out. I got unbothered. That's exactly why you have proceeded to do well in your life, because you just look the other direction. You're like, yep, good luck with that. I'm unbothered over here because I'm doing my own thing. I also got glow up. Take a day to spoil yourself. If it makes you beautiful, then do it. That's this 4 of Swords, okay? You focused your energy on yourself. That's why you made it to this point. You literally were like, guess what? I don't need this energy in my life. I'm going to focus on me. I am unbothered by this, and I am just going to keep going. I got ask your angels. Seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. I also got clear your energy, refuel your energy, and reclaim your power. Born to stand out. You don't fit in. Stand in your own power and be proud of your individuality. We have balance, juggling too many things at once, find time for yourself. And the last one is speak up. Yep, that's that throat chakra. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so that you can move on and be happy. So this Emperor is going to show up. And you may or may not be receptive of that, and that's okay. That's totally fine, okay? I'm just here to deliver the message for you. This Emperor is going to show up and finally say something that's been needing to said for a long time. It's up to you whether you accept it and whether you want to pursue something with this masculine, but know that in your heart you don't have to. I'm getting that there was some stuff that happened here. If you can forgive and move on, and maybe you do want to materialize something with this masculine, then that's your choice. Everything is always your choice. But they're going to step in, and they're going to let you know something. Maybe an apology. They're going to clear their throat. That's what I'm getting, right? They have to clear their throat chakra in order to be able to get on with their life. Like they became stuck and stagnant in some situation, and it felt like they couldn't move on without doing that. So I want to close this out with just some final advice. See what else we can get to wrap this message up for the collective. Tell me more about this energy that's on the table, please. Okay, thank you. We have the wolf. Be careful who you trust. So there might have been a situation where you trusted too quickly, and it might have been this emperor. Maybe you knew this Queen of Wands. If this wasn't your counterpart in this third party situation, and this is like the family member or sister or friend, whatever, maybe you trusted too quickly, or you assumed a level of trust because of who they were to you. So your message from Spirit here is, if this emperor comes back and wants to apologize, don't trust him too quickly. I'm not getting that you should like make them prove their trust, but kind of like take it slow, right? Don't just jump right in full force and be like, yes, I trust you, everything's great. What you're gonna do is take it slow and learn over time to trust. All right, one fell on the floor. Let me grab it really quick. All right, that was the winds of change. Your surroundings will undergo transition. So that came up with this new job, new home, new life. So that was already on the table, but it's reverberating. Is that, it's repeating itself? Confirming for you? Okay, thank you. We have water energy. Emotions are at their peak. All right, so that could be something that's coming up for this emperor as to the reasons why they are coming forward now. Because emotions have been looked at in the past by this emperor as weakness. I can't feel my feelings. I shouldn't. I'm not going to acknowledge it, right? Denial of the emotions. But what I'm getting now is that, ooh, okay, they are flooding in. They can't deny it anymore. This water energy is like, whoosh, nope. You're going to be drowned in this if you don't deal with it. That's crazy. Could also be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Let's see what else we have. The Queen, love and prosperity. There you are, Empress. Let's just put you over there where you belong. The Queen. We have hourglass, time is of the essence. Okay, so they may feel that they've got to hurry up and do something. Like time's running out. Okay, so they got to come in quick and take care of something. Oh, like before you go, wait a second. Okay. Interesting. The vision they're giving me is like somebody about to get on a plane or a cruise or a ship, like for a long journey. And this person running up out of nowhere and being like, wait, before you go, I have something really important to tell you. And then you go on your thing. So they feel like they've got to catch you before you do this thing. Like, okay. I don't want to say that. Maybe you have some other situationship going on, and this masculine is jumping in, like, while you're already about to start something else with someone else. Like, but wait! Don't do that. I'm here. Okay? Like, a wedding even. Like, trying to stop you. Like, does anyone have anything to say, like, or forever hold your peace? And they're like, wait. They're waiting until the 11th hour to do this. Okay. Let's see what else. All right, masculine, you waited forever to do this. Serendipity. Bright new prospects are on the horizon. There might be a meeting coming up. So, maybe it doesn't have to do with them showing up to something. Oh, no, yeah, it does. It does. You're going to go to something in the near future. They're going to be there. They're just going to show up like serendipity. A bookstore. Okay, that was one example. A park. Like a nature walk. What else? Getting water. So a pond, a lake, a river, an ocean. What else? Okay, full moon, that's tonight. So today is the 12th, it's the full moon. So in this picture, they're showing me a full moon. Something's gonna happen with the full moon. A store. You might be like sitting on the couch and then just like get this weird twinge to get up and do something suddenly. And it might not even be something you would normally do. Trust that, because guess what? You're being led somewhere for a divine purpose. This is a fated meeting. You cannot stop it. Alright, I'm seeing you sitting on the couch going, I'm not going there. I don't want to meet this person. But you're gonna skip it. Okay, how many times can you skip it? You can't keep skipping it. It's gonna keep... Alright. This person is in your energy, and they're gonna show up where you show up. You can't skip over this. It's part of your journey. Alright. Oh, thank you, Spirit. We have hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. Okay. Hindrance. Fate has blocked this path for you. The door closing so a new one can open. Ah, okay. This hindrance underneath here, this wedge, this Queen of Wands, this is your hindrance. This is also their hindrance. There's a double hindrance on the horizon. I'm just kidding. It's not on the horizon. It's actually not on your horizon. It's in your rear view mirror. It cannot affect you. It cannot bother you. Whatever powers they used to do this wedging or to try to weasel their way in, they don't have that ability anymore. Spirit has put a barrier of protection around you and this person. Okay. So, I'm sure you all know the situation. They can't interfere. Yep, I'm very strongly picking up on the snake energy. This person's been, let's see, what came up here? A rat. This person's been a rat. This person's been a snake, a weasel. What else? You'll know who they are. And here's the thing. Weasels, snakes, rats, they're tiny. They hide and slither in the grass, right? But here you are, as this wolf, this queen. They're gonna be like trying to bite at your feet or your ankles, and yeah, you're like, kick them off. You know, that's literally what... I also have dragon underneath here. You have strength and wisdom. It's like good luck trying. So you not only have risen to this beautiful high vibrational energy with this strength, this wisdom, this power, but you also have a ton of spiritual protection. There is no way that this rat, this weasel, this snake can get in between you and this life that's coming in for you. They do not have the power to do so. And what I'm being shown here is that if you believe that they still do, then that is something you need to work on internally, because they don't. It's like control tactics, fear tactics that they have used on you over and over again, or on this masculine. There was something put in place way back when that had you believing that this person, might even be multiple people, might be a group of people, had more power than they really did. But it was their way of controlling the masses through fear. They no longer have that ability because you now have risen your vibration. You now have the strength and wisdom to know better. And because you have overcome so much, this person has no power over you. It's taken me to the labyrinth when Sarah says that to, Jaren? The Goblin King? She's like, you have no power over me. And that's what shatters the spell. You have to say that to yourself. You have no power over me. And that's part of this speaking up, right? Maybe that's why we need a throat chakra clearing, because we need to say that to ourselves, to believe it, okay? Whatever this energy is that's tried to come in and wedge between us and something else, whether it is us and this new job and this new home and this new lifestyle, or us and this perfect match that we are destined to have. It is our birthright. It is our divinity. It is fated. This individual is operating on a low vibrational frequency and doesn't have that kind of power over you. They may have led you to believe that they do, but they truly do not. You have to speak up and say that to yourself. You have no power over me. The other affirmation you can say, I'll give you 2 for your throat chakra. 1, my voice is my power. 2, I speak my truth. It's going to clear your throat chakra and enable you to feel that you are powerful, that you can speak your truth loud, proud, clearly, concisely, with strength, with wisdom. Rise up like the queen you are, like the empress that you are. And know that these people cannot touch you. You are that strong, you are that powerful, and you are that protected and loved in the spiritual realm. No one's got anything on you, collective. Wow. All right. Whew. That was a very powerful reading. I just want to say thank you so much to those of you who joined me for this. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love so that you don't go without, and do that before you fill someone else's cup. All right? Keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. And I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Pour that love into yourself, and it will be reciprocated tenfold. All right, everybody. Thank you again for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.